Hi guys, welcome and welcome back, and happy summer solstice tonight, June 20th, Northern Hemisphere, 10:47 p.m. to be exact, something like that. All right, we are going to hop in, but before we do, I would kindly ask, hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, comment, share, follow. It's a free way to support me and my channel, and I will keep making and sharing my reads, and I'll keep sharing my Palo Santo for you. But also the non-champa too, but that's Palo Santo today. Collective, how you been? I hope everyone's doing well. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. Please know that this reading may or may not resonate, right? Take what applies, let the rest fly. Make it fit, but don't force it. If it's not your story this time, that's okay, right? The strongest energies are what are the messages that want to come out. That's what we pick up on. All right, let's hop in. Spirit, show me for the collective, what is their energy right now? Like, what's up? I'm feeling a very, like, just vibing, a good vibe of an energy, like just confident and yeah, very confident. Illuminate, yes. Illumination, rejection, trust, mystery. Your energy is, I'm awakened to everything in my sight and even what isn't in my sight because I see it here, right? There's something like that. Like you trust wholeheartedly in yourself. Like life isn't a mystery. You might be, but you figured out the mystery of life, and like people wish they could take notes, but it's like Greek to them and they don't speak that. Something like that, guys. Yeah. Whoa. There's some sort of, a transformation that was had. It caused some sort of movement, and your intuition is fucking crazy right now. Yeah. It's not even that your intuition's crazy right now. It's that you are trusting yourself so much so that everything that you are attaining, going after in life, you are achieving. You've set yourself up for so much success because you are listening to you. There's something like that, guys. There's a lot of comfort that you take in that. It's also saying too that there's people take a lot of comfort in you. Wow. People take a lot of comfort in you. They find you to, just what I said. You cleanse their fear, your consciousness, something like that. You comfort them. This is what I'm getting. You cleanse their fear with your consciousness, which basically means you show others how to surrender. You give them reflection. You show them that, like, life may be a mystery, but it's not really that hard. It is, but you show different perspectives to something. You help others grow. Whatever this is for you. Some of you, it could be your profession. It could be your pastime. It could be who you are. It's going to be different for everyone, but that's what we got so far, right? Yeah. Wow. What's the situation? Confidence. Didn't I say I was feeling that? Confidence. The situation is confidence. The situation's you. You're exuding confidence. Oh my God. How's business going? Let's look at finances real quick. Business, finance, career. How's that looking? I'm hearing 3 to 6 weeks or months. 10 of Pentacles. Business is going great. Family is going well too. And if this is love, we can add this in too, because the 10 of Pentacles is financial freedom, success. It is, you just keep winning, right? You keep adding the pentacle. But this is also, for those of you that this is, that you want to hear about love, this is a match made in heaven on earth. It is your weaknesses are their strengths, their weaknesses are your strengths. And you can call it however you want to call it, say it however you want to say it. But I just said it like that because it's like meeting your match. And, none of us are perfect. We're made in the likeness of God, right? That means that in itself, the likeness means we can never be perfect as God is. So knowing that you are imperfect, never reach for perfection, right? But when two imperfect people come together, it's perfectly imperfect when they're evolved. This is also really good in a business partner or networking with others that are, you guys are just all on like the same wavelength level. You could be neighbors, not all of you. There's a close knit here as well. I'm seeing multiple couples too, like friends, like your next door neighbor, your coworker, and their partner, or it's like that type of something. Right? It's not going to be for everyone, but what else we got? Love, King of Cups, Ten of Wands. Why are they burdened? Okay, there might be a King of Cups, or you could be the King of Cups that's burdened. It's like, what do you mean? The Three of Cups to the Hangman, though. Like, how is that? How are you trying to see that from a new way? Oh, okay. So you need to see something from a new way. You are going to be seen more. You're going to become more social. And it's going to be an uptick in your social life, but it's going to stem from like something that you do, a hobby, a business thing. There's something that you're doing that's going to pull you out, right? It's something that you love. Also, it's saying that somebody that loves you or that you love wants you to see something in a different way with regards to socializing, something like that. It's not going to be for everyone. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, a boss. So if the Emperor is here, you're the Empress. Yeah, it's the match made in heaven, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Told you, two evolved beings coming together, perfectly imperfect, and you become that perfectly imperfect. Yeah. That's just what's up. You're learning how to mingle, or you will, with each other. Maybe one of you are more social than the other. That could be. Maybe your social life has had an uptick since you got to know this person, and you're trying to figure out how to balance it. This could also be this person, trying to want to balance with you each other's social lives together, right? Like meeting friends of each other's, it's something like that, because this is the divine feminine, divine masculine. This is the Empress and the Emperor. They've been through everything, right? Like they've learned all the lessons. They know life, right? Like these are people that have divine masculine with a PhD in his life, divine feminine PhD in life. Like that's just what's up. Yeah, this is awesome. There's a lot of romance coming, and that's the truth. But there's, I think somebody wants to plan a trip for like a romantic, something like that. That's not going to be for everyone. They're your soulmate is what I'm also getting. Getting a lot of water energy. Virgo is here too. Leo is here. Aries is here. And, the water signs are here. All right. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have for advice? Just take it to the next step. Just go with the flow, because it's what it is that, okay. So this is the Ten of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles. So it's saying the Ten of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles, right? That is just the independent. That is pre-Empress mode. That is pre-Emperor mode. Like it is just before you meet someone, right? Like how it is as like a boss in all the ways, right? The divine feminine, the divine masculine, right? You go from that independence to taking a step into what you've always looked for or wanted, but maybe you didn't think was out there because you still had some things to work on within yourself, so that when you met this person and when they met you, you were ready for each other. So it's saying the advice is just take the step, because that little step is going to equal what you want, but wasn't even looking for it, but it's here. It's something like that, right? And it's equal, period. It's also saying, now this could happen anywhere from 1 to 10 days, weeks, months, Or it could have already like led up to that, right? It could have started like 10 months ago, something like that. What is in the collective's blind spot? Damn. That's too many. Oh, what's in your blind spot is somebody that might be an ex to this person, or somebody that might be trying to get with this person. They're being sneaky, but they make good money. Something like that. Like someone's trying to be a liar, cheat, thief. Or there's some sort of feminine, green with envy, right? Like there's a sneakiness. This could also be a green with envy man in their feminine, bitchy, cunty, and energy like that. Ew, gross. And they want to destroy something. I don't know why that would even come up though, because you two are way above that energy. What is that? I think that's just like pesky energy that wanted to come through. Let's cancel that energy out, Spirit. Yes, thank you. Spirit canceled it out. See you later. Bye. And back to what? You two. The Two of Cups, the love, the friendship, the everything. That's what the Two of Cups is. It represents, yes, it is love, but it represents friendship. And what is the foundation of, you know, a good relationship? Yes, respect, of course, but a friendship, right? Love, yes, but it's friendship. Yeah, that's the truth. You know it too. What else we got? Wow, you stopped each other's like sadness, but it's not like a sadness of like humdrum, I'm going through life all sad. It was just like oh, I've come to terms with realizing maybe I'll never find this in someone else, so that's okay. But you know, it saddens me, but it is how it is, right? But what you did for each other, what you're going to do is show each other that no, you're each going to like take that sadness away from each other by being who you are to each other. And it's like, wow, this really does exist. It's something like that. Like this is like a boss, both of you. What's up with this? What do we got? Like, they're going to want to say to you that they want to really like claim you quick. So if for those of you that haven't met this person yet, that's what's up. For those of you, it's like taking it to the next level. They're like ready to claim and be official and like committed, something like that. They're saying, yeah, but you can still take your time and be slow, right? It's something like that. You can trust this. It's something like that. Some of you could have a small child, or you're or you're merging families, or they could have a child, something like that. Or you could be having a child together. Can be saying that too. You need to talk about something like that, or that's the communication that's coming in, because some of you might be merging families. That might be it too. Or it's like getting married and just figuring out, oh, maybe someone's adopting someone. Maybe you're adopting like their kid, or or they're adopting yours. It's something like that. And that's not going to be for everyone. That's going to be for those of you that have been in this relationship and now it's going to marriage and there's a child that's been involved for a long time, right? That's who I'm talking to for that portion. There's always going to be different messages because I'm reading for a lot of people, and the strongest energies is the messages that need to come out. So sometimes they will be like that, you know, but it's going to be for who it's going to be for. That is going to heal something. There's something about that's going to heal some sort of wound that a child has, but that they didn't. I don't know. This is getting too deep in this way. But it's also going to strengthen some sort of family. It's going to like be the official thing. Like, yes, I'm marrying your mom, and yes, I'm marrying your dad, but I'm also like taking on you. You know, even if even if they already have another mother or another father, even if they have, you know, the active parents in their life, you are taking on the role of like, it's something like that. Well, no, I guess you couldn't be adopting if, I don't know how it works, but there's something about like adoption or the last name, or maybe they're getting married and now like the child's name's gonna, I don't know, maybe like the child's name was the mom's name and now it's going to be the dad's. It's something like that. There's something big, and that's not going to be for everyone, but for the rest of you, this is saying just take that little small step, because it's going to pan out to what you want. You've worked too hard on yourself, and like nothing can fail you right now, but you need to get out there, right? It's something like that. Like, yeah, get out there. So maybe they want you to go out. It might be something like that. I was seeing that before. Wow, you guys are a fucking power couple. Match made in heaven. Damn. This is a power couple. Damn. You guys have been through a lot to have found each other. The ways that I'm seeing the Emperor and the Empress. Wow. High Priestess is here too. Look. Pisces is here. Scorpios is here. Yeah. Okay. This is where we're going to end, because the cards are starting to repeat. But there is Scorpio and Aries is here too. What it's saying is illuminate the space, the illumination, something like in the quiet. You manifested what this is happening here. You both manifested this. And how do I mean that? You, you know, what you saw in the black, you made come real for yourself. You changed things in your own life and for you that set you on a path. You manifested this by your own actions, behaviors, choices to evolve, to grow, to overcome different things. And it changes the trajectory of our life in all the ways, because as we evolve, our standards on what is acceptable and isn't acceptable changes. And then you meet people that are also like that too. And it's like that. And then you're running into people that are like that, but you're running into someone specific. Black and yellow could be significance to some of you. Wow, it's actually significant to me. You could be a, anarchist, you could be a libertarian, don't have to be. You could just like black and yellow, but there's a significance here on that. Let's see. What else do we have? I mean, it's also saying you both have the Midas touch in different ways. One of you is more, actually, I'm not going to spill the secret, but you each have the Midas touch. That's what I meant, the strengths, the weaknesses. So where they may lack, you don't. Where you may lack, they don't. And those are just words that I use, right? Because I explained we're not perfect. We're not supposed to be. So I'm not, getting down on anyone. I'm just saying like how it is. But what it is with the High Priestess on both sides, it's like both of you seeing from the higher mind, and right, but there's some kind of fucking deep connection. That's just what's up, and nothing can get past either of you, and what may get past someone wouldn't get past you, and that's why you're a good couple. And what may get past you wouldn't get past someone. That's another reason why you're a good couple. You're going to be great in business too. Like, there is some shit here that I'm not even supposed to talk about. Yeah, but I can say this: money, money, money. You guys, oh my God, this is money. Like, you're going into business to get, you motherfuckers. You've already been building on businesses. You've each put in 5 pentacles, right? You had 4 and 4 here and you worked together, and then you built on that. Now you got 5 and 5. You knew that this is a good move, or you will. So it's either hasn't happened yet, or it's happening now, right? Or it's going to, hasn't happened yet, or it's going to happen. It's either already happening now, or it will. Take it how it applies. Let the rest fly. All right, Spirit, let's see. Are there any final thoughts? This final thoughts. Faith is at the bottom, but anger, growth, caution. So it's just showing more of a progression of growth over anger, caution, faith. So keeping the faith that you both must have worked through some things and maybe some of like outgrowing anger either within yourself or others, right? Made you more cautious or caution in some way, but you kept the faith and it's like rest easy now. It's here. Something like that. You're being rewarded. Right. Also someone, it could be, this is a side note, and I don't really like this energy coming in, but there is like waspy, like annoyance of an energy. Could be on your side or their side. Like it could be like one of their exes, one of your exes, or just, I don't know. I don't really like this energy, but it's like anger, rejection, protection. It's like somebody is angry at your growth. And how your rejection or even their rejection was your protection. They're not happy. The disruption of your magic, which is they wanted to disrupt you so that they themselves could feel better about themselves, have somebody to torment. Wow, this is like crazy. That's nuts. Who the fuck did I just channel? Wow, come on. Don't, for whoever has dealt with something that demonic energy. Yeah, you're fine. This is, yeah. It's showing right here. Going from like an independence into, there's your like independence into the love, then the King of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, which is home life stability. The change is here coming together. All right. And that's it. Final thoughts. Don't let that energy back in, Spirit. Peace. And that's where we end. Love you, collective. Bye.